I like Painkiller Shears because I don't want to feel the pain. Hi, my name is Courtney Gibson. I've been doing hair for 11 years plus maybe. I actually just hold on to them in between cutting, so I would go from cutting into just holding them like this rather than opening and holding like this is what you normally would do. But instead I just keep my thumb in here all the time and I just hold my shears I hold my comb like this in between cuts. If anything, it saves time because you don't have to pull it out and find your finger hole again. So for me, I think it makes it more efficient. It makes it more efficient for me to cut fast. I do have a pair of the other ones you sharpened for me. You saw they're very nice, but they're not the flex, and I hardly ever use them anymore because once you start with this, it's hard to go back. It's really just you have more dexterity. You have more range, and that's what I like about it is that wherever my hand wants to go, I can move it. You know, and sometimes I end up doing strange things with my wrists anyways, but I don't have to. And I get to take a break from always doing this, and I can even do this if I want to. You know, when normally you would have to twist your fingers and your wrists in certain ways, you don't. You can just move your thumb, or not even move your thumb, but just swivel back and forth, when normally it would look like this. You'd be normally having to do something like this when really you just have to go like this. So ultimately, yeah, it's not going to affect my wrist as much. The right-sided, like I said, you're cutting down this way. So on the other side, you also want to cut down this way and not have your shears flip the other way, which is technically what we would end up doing because that's not the dominant side for us, or whichever is. So the front of the shears facing this way, so you want on the other side, the front of the shears facing that way, and then we know it cuts evenly that way. Because otherwise it's not the flipping. I mean, it's very subtle, but it's different. It's more for the hairstylists. I just feel I'm more comfortable with them. I feel like I have more range. And I've never used a swivel shear, but I've put it on my hand before and it feels so strange. And I like this flexible part so much better than having it move all the way around, because it's really the same idea, I think, but I just like this better. It feels more sturdy. The other one I feel like could just slip right out of your hand. I choose to use the Painkiller Shears because I believe that I am killing any pain that would arise in my wrists if I were to use regular stabilized shears all the time. So I think it has saved me a lot of pain in the long run. So I highly recommend them. They're beautiful, wonderful shears, and I love them.